I don't want to do this, but I have to. So here we are breaking down Wisconsin versus Indiana in one of the ugliest games I have ever had the misfortune of taking into my brain. Now, full disclosure, I have not watched the entire game. One, I haven't been able to find a copy of the entire game. Two, I was in meetings all day Saturday, and I was following the game on Twitter. And to be honest, I don't want to. I the sour reaction from the fans really turned me off from this game. Justified. I'm not saying that people weren't justified to be upset, but it just made me sad. I guess that's the easiest way to put it. Um, I've been a Wisconsin fan for 30 years, and to see the hate come down on this team after this game is just disheartening. But we're still here. We still have to look at what we've done right, what we've done wrong, what we can improve on, and see, is there any glimmer of hope in this game? Yeah, short answer, probably not. But let's break it down and let's see what we can find. So again, the the clips here, I have 32 offensive plays that I found on a highlight reel. They are in sequential order, but they're a big mix between down at distances, etc. So this is going to probably be a pretty quick breakdown, and but we'll see how it goes. All right, so here we go. We're starting the first clip here. We have a 3rd and 1 situation at the 34-yard line. Badgers are in a 3-by-1. And running inside zone. Not a lot of push there. I believe we get illegal hands to the face on this call. Let's look at the double teams, how they fit. This little blitz here did a good little thing for Indiana, is it basically set everything up into base blocks, and that allowed this backside linebacker to flow and stick his head in there. We still get the first down, but I'd like to see better. I'd also like to see, Jack Nelson maybe work upfield a little bit more. He's kind of shuffling his feet in place. I mean, he walls his guy off, so I can't complain. So moving on. Next situation we get from a 3rd and 1 and a 3rd and 14. Open 3-by-1. I think we're in 10 personnel here. Okay, let's take a look at this play. Okay, so we are running H cross, or you run, let's take a look. Yeah, it's more of a dig, basic route by the number 3 receiver here. Okay, quick drop. And we're just looking to get underneath. And probably because we're thinking 4-down territory here, that there isn't as much worry to push the ball downfield. Let's look at the other routes. Yeah, CJ's release is pretty lazy down at the bottom of the screen. Top of the screen. I mean, we got decent push by number 2. Got a breakdown by Bryson at the top of the screen. Breakdown at Sticks. The basic route is the right route to go to here. Because again, they're going too high, or they're going single high man, and they're robbing with the underneath, and yeah, got what we could. So sets us up in a 4th and 3 situation. Yeah, again, you're thinking 4-down territory there. So we come in a condensed 3-by-1, and just a little pick play, and I mean it's perfectly set up. Braden just has no zip. This is something I noticed throughout the whole game. He had some real problems getting some zip on the ball in this game. A lot of floaters, a lot of balls that died and a lot of balls that took off. Now, did that maybe get tipped a little bit there by the right defensive end or in the end 41? Let's see. I don't think so. I can't see from this angle, and I can't, or the quality of the film. Doesn't look like it. I think he just the arm movement definitely hampered his throwing motion. And what he needs to do is he needs to step up in that gap, or he needs to bust outside to make this throw a little bit easier. I think Raleigh Mullman actually does a pretty good job stoning him on that play. This is all on Braden. Okay, let's just take a look at the other routes. Is anything else there? No, I mean, it's the right read. Perfect read. Well, perfect is a strong word, but right for the situation, bad result. Okay, coming back, we are in 2x2 again. Okay, and we are in a second down, and okay, 2nd and 5. Going to the swing pass. I know everyone hates the swing passes, but it's a right play for the situation. Nice block out there by Rucci. Okay, again, this is an extension of the run scheme. This is just a wide toss. Okay, and get most of it back. 2nd and 4. Okay, that was probably the end of that drive. Didn't get the first down. All right, we're in a 2nd and 5 situation in a 2x2 with the wing. GH lead. Access throw to the backside. This is a good read. Okay, cornerback down here is moving off and backpedaling on the snap. Good job pulling it out, throwing it over 41. Nice, easy completion. Okay, regardless of the offensive scheme, this is something that is going to be a mainstay in modern football, and it has to be a mainstay in Wisconsin's offense from now on, because this is free yards. Is a run play there? Potentially, but there is number 44. I don't see anybody tracking there. So, all right. Again, nothing doing. Coming back with another 3rd and 13 situation near midfield, 2x2, 10 personnel, late pressure. But again, Braden just has no zip. It's wobbling on its way out there. Does it get tipped? Maybe. Okay, now let's talk about here. I've been bagging on the offensive line. I have been bagging on the running backs. Let's look at pass protection. That is not bad. This is a nice pressure, a nice design pressure where we're working in, we're working out, and we're working through. And we're working a 3-man combo here. So they do a really good job setting up in their slide. We're half sliding here. So we're man on the backside, gap here, gap, gap, gap. They pick it up pretty good. Okay, now, if we want to critique it, we want a little bit more space. But if Braden can't see over this, if this is causing him issues and causing balls to get tipped, he needs to work outside the pocket. Because, again, Raleigh Mullman, okay, this is 2 times in a video, me praising him. That is a really good job. Now, it's a cornerback or a nickelback, but he walls him off. There's space out here if he needs it. Because if you're gonna throw that out, you've got to be able to rip it, and it's just not there. All right, coming back, 3rd and 7 in a 2x2 look, open, and false start on everybody but the center. False start on everybody but the center, but this is 100% the center's fault. That's just Tanner not realizing where he is. His brain shuts off. He's thinking too much. He's pointing out protections. And, oh shit, what's the snap count? And that's what happened. 3rd and 12, backed up in our own end zone. Snapping from the 4-yard line, 3x1. Pockets there. They're only bringing, if they're not bringing much. They're bringing 3. Bringing 3. Got 2 sitting underneath. Nothing gets tipped there. It's just no zip. Just a floater. Is the route there? I mean, that's almost picked off. Let's see if we can figure out routes here. Okay, so we're running wheel. Wheel fake cross. Yeah, we're running H cross, H up or Y up the wheel, and then we're coming across with the crossing or the curl dig route, whatever we want on the outside receiver, and you've got to rip it. You've got to rip it. That's just not there. Protection's there again. They're only bringing 3. All right, 10-0 now into the second quarter. 3-1. We're at middle of the field. Take off. Braden, I know it's 3rd and 11. But sometimes you're flushed. You don't have time. If it's not there, take off. Run on a straight line to the sideline and get what you can. Coming back across your body is not going to work. Okay, when you leave the pocket in situations like this, you change the route tree. And inside breaking routes are just not going to be there. All right, so let's look at protection. Okay, this is not bad. Again, let's see. Jack Nelson, okay. Huber and Nelson do a pretty good job cleaning up. Huber cleans up Nelson's mess when he goes inside, falls down. Okay, inside. Okay, Mullman's got his guy. Okay, Wettig is in there. He does a pretty good job whirling. It's there. I think this is Braden starting to get Tanner's happy feet. Maybe if we want to criticize here, it's a long way for Jackson Aker to go, but he's got to step up closer to the line of scrimmage. But this is on Braden getting happy feet. Sorry to say. All right. 2nd and 10. 3-1. Slightly condensed here. Top of the screen. Okay. Access throw. Nope. This is package play. Okay. So we're running. We got bubble screen to the top of the screen. We've got matchup at the bottom. Okay. And we like what we got down here. Okay. Reading body language at the top of the screen. Knowing that flat corner is going to be coming / slow playing the flat. If you rip it, it's there. Okay, and nice job here by Bryson to extend the play, get a few extra yards. Okay, 3rd and 8. Condensed 3-1 to the field. Okay, protection is there. Nice job. There we go. Good play design. All right. Good play design. Okay, so we're motioning from 2-2 to 3-1. Okay, so we're just running a little return route. Okay, just a crosser. Okay, and that's nice anticipation. That's nice pocket awareness. Okay, and this is a really nice route. Nice little combination at the bottom of the screen. Running the return route with Pauling. If it's not there to 1, it's going to come back to 2. And Bryson Green takes care of the rest. We're going to take a look here. I got the end zone angle here. Again, we're going to look at pass protection. Okay, as much as I've been bagging on him all year, I think so far what I've seen, we're doing okay. Okay, movement's okay. They're running cross blitzes, and we pick it up. I'd like to see Borderlini get his eyes across a little quicker, but he's got 2 blitzers in his face. They're running a cross blitz and almost a creeper blitz here to try to get 2 people in the same gap, but they pick it up. Okay, great concentration by Bryson Green. There's a lot of traffic in this situation. Put it between 2 Indiana defenders and the umpire. That's good to see. I like seeing that. All right, 17-7 now. This is the sequence at the end of the half. Okay, 2nd and 2. I don't think we're going to get a lot of run plays on this video. Okay, run verts. Breakdown at the landmark. If you're capped, and that's exactly what we did. We got 2 timeouts. Landmark, throw it in this. Again, that's a nice throw in a window. That's a tight window with 3 defenders, 4 defenders, really. That's a great ball. Pass protection. They only brought 3, so of course it's okay. Okay, so finding space in an 8-man drop coverage, that's good. Okay, 1st and 10, 17 seconds left. Condense to the top of the screen. Okay. Again, great awareness by Bryson Green. Let's try to figure out what the routes are. So really, all releasing out or up. We probably have got number two's taking the top off. Okay, and then we're working almost like a slot fade and coming back downhill. We got 2 guys in the same area though, so I have a feeling that somebody in this combo up here ran the wrong route, and my money is on Pauling. I think he should be more towards the hash mark in this situation, but great tip drill there by the receivers. All right, 7 seconds left. 2 by 2. Indiana's showing 6. They'll drop out of this though. They bring 4. Protection is there, and again, Braden just underthrows this. 0 zip on this ball. He's got a strong arm, but he is not showing it today. Again, I don't think this is tipped. Again, I could be wrong. This is not the greatest video clip that I have to work with here. Maybe a little bit, but still, we got to get that. Got to throw that hard. Got to throw it harder. All right. 3 seconds left. Hail Mary time here. That's how you run the Hail Mary. Condense 3 to the top of the screen. Bring the 4th from the bottom. Try to get a jump ball situation. Try to get levels. Not much you can do there. Excuse me. All right. Coming back out here in the second half. And we're in a 3 by 1. 2nd and 6. Bubble screen. Okay, first down. Or would be if we didn't get a holding penalty. Again, it's a right call for what the defense we have in front of us here. Okay. My problem here is CJ. He breaks down way too early. And he just stands there. He's got to take his release to the DB to create a cushion to make his block easier. And again, this is part of the reason why he doesn't play as much as people maybe think he should. If he was just out here running fades all day, he'd be in every play. But he's not a very good blocker. And he's got a little bit of a temper. And he does stupid stuff like that. So, 3rd and 8. Okay. What happened here? Communication. We're communicating with the protection. Didn't communicate very well though. Okay. When the back flips, we have no help back here. So I don't know who Jack Nelson thought was going to be picking up that outside defender. So back's going. I mean, they're bringing pressure. Absolutely. But we have a miscommunication. Because let's look here. Do we end up getting 2 people blocking the defensive tackle? Sure do. Get a double team on a D tackle, and the outside linebacker is the one who gets in and makes a play. Communication. Everybody else, I mean, not great. I think we get lucky. I think Bryson or Braden gets popped on that. We end up getting a roughing the passer. All right, coming back out, another 3rd down situation. 3rd and 6, 2 by 2. Indiana's starting to show some heat. They're getting a little bit of pressure. Nice catch and run here by the former fullback, running like a fullback. Okay, let's take a look at the routes. Okay, just stick concept at the bottom of the screen. Sitting inside the flat defender and letting this guy have to decide where he's got to go. And then actually, CJ does a pretty good job here of running his route and running a natural pick to seal off that outside linebacker that's trailing with Nowakowski. So, not bad. Okay, hey, something positive. All right, 3rd and 10. Go from positive to back down to the crap again. Except we get a beautiful throw. We get a beautiful throw. All right, let's look at the route combination. All right, so they run a wheel. Curl wheel. Great concept. Okay. Again, Mike Leach staple. This is the play that we scored on versus Illinois. Okay, we just converted the number 1 route. It's not crossing as much as we did last time. We sit, we go over the top. Great job. Pass protection. I mean, not great. Again, I'd like to see Jackson Aker, his base is too wide, his hands are too high, and he's sitting back too much. But here's what I've been talking about before with Braden, is that's the pocket movement I like to see. And that's the zip I like to see on the ball. So, it's doable. We just can't seem to string together half a dozen plays in a row where we're not shooting ourselves in the foot. Everybody else, not bad. Not bad. Is Jack Nelson even going to get a pancake on it? No, he's not. I thought he was going to get a pancake on this one, but no, he got pancaked by his own guy. All right, 14-7. Going to run a split flow motion here. Inside zone. Okay, nice cutout by Cade Yakimelli. Okay, burst, lateral movement. Maybe like to see him cut there. He's got good burst. Vision is something he needs to work on. He has not a lot of experience playing running back, but this isn't bad. Okay, 3rd and 1. 3-by-1 condensed. Outside zone reverse. Again, fantastic play design. Okay, and I like this. What this is great here, this is a 4-by-1 overload formation. Okay, and Indiana is not quite set. They're leaving a lot of space over here. The real important blocks are these two here, selling the action here to get this force player to come downhill. And that's exactly what they're able to do. They're supposed to be split. They're supposed to be flow over the top, but he doesn't get it. Really good job. Good to see Vinny Anthony getting on the field. Really good. Nice design and a good time for it too. 3rd and 1. QB sneak. We need a foot. This is why sometimes I don't like QB sneaks. He gets it, I think, but barely. I mean, look at the spot the referee gives us. This is not the brotherly shove. All that work to get 12 inches, 18 inches maybe. That's tough. Okay? I mean, 4th quarter time. We got 8 more plays left in this breakdown. We're going fast. And delay a game. A lot has been said about this. I heard Luke Fickell say, I thought he was going to get it off. There's no reason for Braden Locke not to get this off. Okay? We should not be wasting timeouts in this situation. He has got to have better awareness of the situation. He's got, and he, again, this is not the first time where he has not looked at the play clock and waited too long. Now, Luke Fickell saying, I thought he was going to be able to get it off. I think one of the problems that this team is having this year is the coaching staff. When you're new staff coming in, replacing a staff that's been here a long time, and despite all the things that we might not like about the previous staff, players loved them. They did. And when you're the new guy coming in, you're not just the new guy coming in, you're the guy replacing the guy that everybody loves. And I think Luke Fickell is a very personable person. I think he's sincere with what he says. You know, when he talks, it's not like when PJ Fleck is talking, where you just hear this insincere salesman up there spouting catchphrases. I think Luke Fickell genuinely cares about his players. And I think he's trying to trust them. And I think he's trusting them maybe a little bit too much. And situations like this and situations like we've seen in other games have cost us because Luke Fickell is trying to be the nice guy and win over this team. I think he's done that. I don't think he needs to win them over anymore. All right, so that puts us in a 3rd and 15 situation. Killer play coming up here. Okay. The chorus from the fandom and the media is, "You can't take this sack." Okay. Okay, sure. He shouldn't be put in this situation. This is just terrible pass protection. Okay? He's reading downfield. He doesn't see this defender because he's expecting this B gap to be filled by the running back. So, in that case, he's trusting Jackson Aker to fill a B gap so he can go through his progression at the top of the screen. Now, let's look. Is there anything open up there? He maybe gets the out. But this is way more on the piss poor pass protection than it is on Braden Locke. Okay, again, they ran this blitz scheme earlier in the game, and we picked it up. But the reason why we picked it up is because the running back was in the B gap, not outside, blocking the guy coming late. He's not going to affect this play. The B gap, your gap, is where you need to be. This is Jackson Aker either thinking too much, gets his eyes on the wrong person, trusting that somebody else is going to pick him up. I don't think so. I genuinely believe they sent 2 people through 1 gap. That B gap is his. So if you're going to say that Braden Locke needs to not take a sack here, then I would also say Jackson Aker owes him a fruit basket to say, "I'm sorry, I left you out to dry." All right, but it's still a 14-17 game. All right, 3rd and 3. Running stick. Again, if you're going to throw that wide, you've got to rip it. Rip it. And they get 3 over 2 down here, so that's not there. They're 2 over 2 here. It's the right read. And he just balloon balls it. Can't have that. Okay? 2nd and 4 situation. Okay, we're still in this. All right, Jackson Aker. All right. Let's take a look. Run screen, outside zone. Okay, we pick it up. Let's go through the progression here. Okay, so we're reading 2 to 1. Okay. 2's in. I should go out. Okay. Right there. He should be going here. Do we get the right read? Yep. Okay. Now he hesitates. He should just be running here. He shouldn't be looking for that cut there. Okay? His cut's out here. Now he sees it eventually. And then he accelerates past it, and then he makes a nice read there on Rucci's block. Okay, Rucci does a really good job here, getting to the second level, breaking down. That's a fantastic block. Okay, Tanner Bortolini, nice job sticking his nose in and finishing the guy. It's there. Okay, and now we're in another third and long situation. 3rd and 14, 4 minutes, almost 5 minutes left. Okay, nice throw. Okay, so let's look where we are in the progression. Okay, we're running the switch release. And we run slot fade. We're not going to be running out, cross, and we're running wheel. Okay, so we're running a variation of smash down here. Okay, and we're just getting through the progression quickly. Number 2, not there, coming back around to number 3. Okay, nice shot. Again, 3rd and 14. We're in 4-down territory. We don't need to pick up everything on this play. We want to be manageable. Okay, that's a good throw. Pass protection. That's a good late pickup by, is that Yakimelli? No, that's Aker. Okay, that's pretty good. Okay, inside again. Pass protection was not that bad. 4th and 2. Okay, we were in 4-down territory. We're now here. Okay, just airmails it. There's no excuse. It's a great play call. It's a play call that will work. If we ran an inside zone here, okay, this 3x1, this little stunt cross here that's giving us problems, right here would have eaten the play up if it was an inside run play. Okay, they brought the man over the number 3 receiver. This is the right read. Again, I think he puts himself in a bad situation here in his drop. He needs to flip that back foot wider. Okay, see, I don't want him taking this little shuffle step. Okay, the way it's taught is you come out and you take this foot and you basically turn it to the back pylon on these quick outs. Flip it around, back pylon, but we're shuffling here. And he needs to get his feet set wider. Okay, come out of a stance wider. You can open up with your first step coming out this way. Gain a little bit of space. If anything, he's drifting slightly to his left and then coming back to his right. All on Braden. Good call. Route was there. Didn't finish. Okay, underneath route here. Skylar Bell. Okay, switch. So we're running mixed levels here. So we're going to get outside release breaking in. Okay, we're going to get an underneath crossing route. Okay, good protection. Get the ball out using the umpire as a shield. Okay. Moving forward. Okay, 3rd and 17, 13 seconds left. Okay, that gets tipped. That's the wrong time for this to happen. Okay, Indiana's showing 4 wide. Yeah, Tanner Bortolini gets beat. Again, Indiana is rushing 3. Tanner Bortolini is a Division I center, offensive lineman. You got one job. Again, got stood up, got pushed back. Defensive tackle uses his hands. Nose tackle uses his hands. Swipes across, gets a hand up. One guy. They rushed 3. All right, last play of the game. So again, they've probably got their entire half their defense sitting 40 yards downfield. So we're looking for the circus play here. Okay, just get the ball where it can. Okay, Bryson's got to come back. Okay, this isn't on Pauling trying to, doing something stupid. I mean, they're trying to make something happen. Okay, it's just, again, awareness is an issue. All right, and we'll end there. This was a bad game. This was horrible. In terms of a lot of the people out there who had faith in this team are starting to lose it. Some of my friends in the community, you could hear it, that this hurt their soul to lose this game. I've been a Wisconsin fan for a very long time. Had a lot of games like this. 23-5 to UNLV. Losing to Cincinnati when they were a MAC team. Losing to losing to Northern Illinois. Okay. The Arizona State game. The Indiana game from 2 years from 2020. But this one just hurts because any sign of progress that this team, this program has shown, whatever minute amount there has been so far this year, is completely erased. And a large chunk of the fan base has lost faith in this team. A large chunk of this fan base didn't have faith in this team to begin with. And I think Luke Fickell needs to stop worrying about trying to please them and remind himself who he is and keep building his program. Like it or not, Badger fans, Luke Fickell's not going anywhere after this season. Who's going to replace him? Jim Leonhard? Never been a head coach before. If you think an experienced playoff caliber head coach in Luke Fickell can't turn this program around, I'm sorry. Handing that job over to a first-time head coach, I don't care if he's a Wisconsin guy, is setting him up for disaster. Hope Jim Leonhard comes back when Luke Fickell eventually moves on to Ohio State. But we are where we are. So we as fans have two choices. We look at these games and we look at this season and we need to stop forgetting why we became fans. It's not about the X's and O's. It's about this team and the program. They're down right now. If you love this program, you support it. You don't have to be happy when they make mistakes. You don't have to be happy when they screw up. Okay? You don't have to be happy with some of the choices that have been made with the direction the program's going. But you should still have faith. Because without faith, it gets mighty lonely watching football. Because you're only going to feel worse. All right. That was Indiana. This is just the offense. I've got the defensive clips down. I might do the defense later. To be honest, the defensive breakdowns have not been pushing good numbers. So unless this video here hits 500 views or more, I don't think I'm going to bother doing defense for a while. It will be coming back with the breakdown of Indiana. Oh, excuse me, not Indiana. We just watched the breakdown of Indiana. The breakdown of Northwestern, a team that always causes problems. Always. But now that there's no expectations and everyone's like, oh, it's good while it lasted. Oh, we'll never go to Rose Bowl again and everything. When you've got nothing to lose, you've got everything to gain. And let's hope that these guys wake up in the future. All right. Thanks for watching, and we will see you again in the next breakdown.